for dinner unless you're in the van. You cannot have any private cars going to the wedding. That's fine. This is very right now.
You want me to go ahead?
Follow it.
Just shoot it. Vintage air conditioning, an aftermarket company put the air conditioning together. Yep. Usually all these hoses run up and around right here. Run doing bearings. On behalf of the Steve McQueen Car Show and the Steve McQueen Rally, we'd like to thank Vigne for taking us and accepting us. Thank you very much. A little something from Now, just to let you know, I know a lot of you have liked the wines. Have a show of hands. Who liked the wines we had in there? Well, we can make something use out of this. The Vigne will be able to sell you the wines, and 15% of the sales will go back to the Boys Republic. So please, put your orders in as quickly as possible, and we'll go from there.
So real quick, Boys Republic, I know most of you know us very well. I'll be around all night for anybody that wants to know a little bit more. I don't want to bore you too much and have you hear from me. But Boys and Girls Republic, we work with 13 to 18-year-old boys and girls who've gotten themselves into trouble. They've gotten in front of a judge, and we're trying to get them to straighten their lives out. So the reason why this whole event and the car show is named after McQueen is because obviously Steve McQueen was one of those who came through, and we were fortunate enough to have that experience with him. But what I want to do in just a second is hand it over to someone who also had that experience, who can tell you a little bit more personally about the program and the impact of it. Someone had asked me just to mention a little bit about just the bakery products and things like that were in the bags that you've seen. So one of the things we focus on very much in trying to turn young people around is making them employable. And the car show, the rally, for the last several years have helped us expand our vocational offerings, and we now have, we've expanded a teaching bakery, we've expanded our culinary center to where we're doing events. We've even done, Christians over there, we've done weddings for some of you, and we've had people where our folks are really showing their stuff. You are all already ticketed and invited to the car show dinner by virtue of being here. This year, the kids are back. COVID is away, so our kids in the Culinary Center will be back in the show this year. But the far more interesting part of this is hearing from someone who lived it, who experienced it much like Steve, and is now living it in an even better way. We are incredibly fortunate to have an alum who stayed with us and came back, worked with us, has done such an amazing job that he's promoted to be a supervisor of one of our treatment units, and is just an amazing example to all of the boys and girls we work with of what they're capable of. So Jayson, I'm gonna have you come on up here and...
First of all, I'd like to express how honored I am to share something in common with such a successful person as Steve McQueen, being that I too am an alumni of Boys Republic. I came to Boys Republic in 1998, and I basically came in as a street kid. I've been at Boys Republic for going on 20 years now. Wow. And currently the supervisor of one of the treatment units, and it feels good to be back home, you know? Like, this is my home. As a supervisor, I felt like the most important responsibilities I had were two-part. One, to train staff to be as empathetic and caring as the staff that I had when I was a student there, to ensure that they have the same opportunity and that family-like atmosphere that I experienced when I was at Boys Republic. And two, to ensure that Boys Republic is an opportunity for these boys rather than a punishment. The boys come, they're sent there. They don't want to be there. And so as a supervisor, I feel like it's my responsibility to help them become their best self, as the staff had done for me when I was a student. My experiences at Boys Republic shaped my values and made me kind of, you know, take a new outlook on, you know, what family is supposed to be. And I've built my own family. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Varela, here tonight. I have two amazing kids, Jayson and Alessia, 3 and 5 years old. Huge blessing. I really thank Boys Republic for giving me that second chance at life, as opposed to becoming, you know, hardened. And coming to Boys Republic, I was able to see a different, you know, side of what a family really means, about the support and the unwavering support, the unconditional support. You're going to make mistakes, you know, but if you take responsibility for your mistakes and, you know, you hold yourself accountable first, and you work for what you want, which is Boys Republic's motto, nothing without labor, then, you know, those are the foundations I'm building my family on. So I greatly appreciate it. I have to kind of talk, I know this is an alumni type thing, but I have to talk about my experience as an employee. I love my Boys Republic family. I thank you guys so much. Imagine coming into a job or a career where everyone behind you is in your corner and they're pushing for you to be successful. I'm blessed. Chris, everything that you've done, you know, we haven't had this talk, but I know you've shown me favor. You know, I'd like to think it's, you know, it's based on my own merit, but I'd be kidding myself. I truly appreciate it. Cynthia, Kathy, Duffy, and all the rest of my Boys Republic family. You know, I'm forever in debt to Boys Republic. And I love every one of you. Finally, you know, as a student of Boys Republic, I used to think, like, you know, how does Boys Republic have all these means to help us out so much, you know? And as an adult, I now realize, you know, it's because of you, the community, the people that take time out of their busy schedules to get involved with Boys Republic and see what we do, contribute to Boys Republic, and offer your support to students that you never maybe see a face, you know? But for that, I really appreciate all of you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our boys.
Tomorrow morning, when we're lining up to leave, this is really important. I have the list of cars who are the winners. When you're checking out, get your bags, get in your car, line up in the driveway to leave to take one of our 3 routes home tomorrow. Now, there's no timing tomorrow. You have 3 choices to go home. You have the scenic route, you have the Speedy Gonzales route, and then you have the ultra scenic route, which is what I'm going to take. We will be giving you your prizes on your way out. Enjoy the rest of the evening. The bands will be taking us home after dessert. There's going to be some more entertainment. Again, I love all of you, and I love all of this, and I love doing this. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy, guys. Take care.
That was the point. Hey, we did some good work out here.